Hey y'all, ego sum oculus, ego sum nuntius, ego sum deus. What's up? Okay, so today, as you could tell by the title, we're just gonna do a little bit of predictions, messages, things that you might be of interest to know about. And this is going to be in regards to the Uranus, and yes, I say Uranus. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. This might not be the video for you. We're gonna talk about the Uranus North Node conjunction, which is occurring on July 31st, 2022, and I do believe it is at 20 degrees, and it is in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so for me personally, when I look at astrology right now, I just looked before I started recording this, it's at like 18 degrees. Uranus conjunction North Node in Taurus. I still consider that a conjunction, but you know, some motherfuckers want to be specific and look at exact degrees and look at the exact, you know, fucking conjunction at the same degree. Okay, fine, but it's still a conjunction. It's a conjunction as of right now. Okay, it's just, you know, it's maneuvering towards the exact conjunction, but either which way. So these little psychic message videos that I do are always timeless. So let's just look at, for let's say the next 30 days, a month, whatever. Okay, whatever a month means to you. This could be energy that you've just experienced and are coming out of. This could be energy that you're in right now. This could be energy that you're moving away from and into something else. But let's just put 30 days, okay, for the purposes of, you know, quote unquote earth time of this reading. So we're going to be doing this reading via the house that your Taurus falls in, okay, because that's really the transit. The transit is occurring in the sign of Taurus, and you know, Uranus, he's a generational planet. He's so his house placement is of more importance than his sign in a lot of cases. And the North Node it's kind of known as like the quote point of destiny, yada yada. I mean, if you believe in destiny, destiny is a romanticized word in my opinion here, but whatever. Okay, so let's just go for this. So whenever you're reading this, just keep in mind that the exact conjunction is occurring Uranus North Node, July 31st, 2022. Okay, also we have Mars that's in Taurus right now, and so that's going to be kind of a, I don't know, there'd be a little fucking threesome going on with them or some shit, but whatever. Okay, this is more about Uranus and North Node, but Mars, he's just gonna kind of up the ante of this situation here, because, you know, Mars is like energy drive moving forward. Okay, so we are going to be going by Taurus houses. Timestamps are going to be listed below, but I just wanted to give that little intro just so you know what the fuck we're talking about here. And throughout the video, I'm going to be writing down the fucking timestamps because it'd be fucking 12, you know, just so there's no confusion. Okay, so keep in mind your Taurus house right now. I do always have the astrological shit listed below. I always have it listed below where you can find your birth chart, but for the house you need to know your exact birth time. So that's just a little disclaimer here. So Uranus is the planet of individuality, and he can be shocking revelations. He's also he's my dominant planet, so I love him. Gracias, Lord Uranus. And so anyway, we are just going to be looking at this now. Conjunction the North Node, the quote point of destiny. Now, this could be someone's what they feel like they're drawn to in this lifetime. It might be for those that resonate, like the soul mission, things of that nature. But if you are not really a person who resonates with the cliche word of destiny, then this is something that you feel like you are drawn to. You're just going to be drawn to this area. You might have been drawn to this area since before you can remember, okay, because this might be part of your quote soul mission here in the Earth Matrix at this time. And with these two coming together, your soul mission might actually become fulfilled in a shocking, weird fucking way that you did not expect, because Uranus, he also governs, you know, the unexpected motherfucking shit, but not necessarily bad, because motherfuckers, when they're in their ego mind, they technically look at things unexpected or unknown as negative, right? Just because the ego doesn't know it, so it can't really figure out what to relate it to compute, to protect you from. So don't think that something unexpected necessarily has to be bad. Like if you wake up in the morning and you have $10 million unexpectedly, you know, just deposited into your bank account, that's unexpected. Maybe for some, maybe it might be expected for others, but I don't think that's going to be something that is unpleasant to the observer. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, snap. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting a card just to open this reading. It's just for everyone. I know I'm still whatever. I like to talk, okay? So if you don't like it, just, I don't know, skip to your timestamp. But to open this reading, we have all of the planets right now are in alignment in your favor. There's something about utilizing the gift of Isis. Some of you might resonate with Isis. I'm just channeling, so keep in mind the messages throughout this whole entire reading, like you might click on a timestamp thinking it's for you, but you know, you're not the only motherfucker that has Taurus in XYZ house, right? So there are going to be different messages depending on different motherfuckers, and you'll know that the message is for you because it'll feel right, it'll feel natural, it'll feel organic in your motherfucking soul. Okay, so yeah, there's something about cows. There's something about cows and Isis, the high priestess. All of the planets are in alignment for you now. Some of you might have been deep diving emotionally and you're coming out the other side. I'm seeing the image of Poseidon, Neptune. Wow. So yeah, there's some mystical energy that's entering your life, and this is just for the collective, for everyone that's watching this. Not everyone is going to listen to this. Some might just jump to their timestamps, but if you're listening to this, this is definitely your fucking message. All the planets are in alignment. Some of you might resonate with Vedic astrology more so than Western astrology, although what we're going to be talking about here is Western astrology because that is what I particularly most gravitate towards. But you know, to each their own. If you do Vedic, do you, boo. This could still apply to you if you want it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll know. But yeah, you have the magic wand right now to wave everything in your favor. So this is just a general message for the collective. I'm going to take a sip of water and then we'll go to the individual houses. If you hear me sipping my water, you know what I'm saying? I swallow loud. Okay, so let's see. Taurus in house 1. Oh my God. My God. Okay. Taurus in house 1, you're having a love offer come through. You are having a love offer come through. What the fuck is going on here? So either you're in love with someone or someone's in love with you. There might be something with jellyfish and amoeba and squid and ocean. Remember, I said these gonna be totally random. This might not be everyone's fucking message, but there's a love offer coming through. It's a cornucopia. Someone is bearing the gift of everything that you ever wanted. Either that or it depends on you, but you might also be offering someone a love offer. There's some spirit guides around you that are wanting to communicate. If you feel that this resonates with you as well, this is really fucking interesting. Some of you might identify as like eagle or winged things, bats, crows, messengers of the night. Knights are messengers, but you know what I'm saying. But you have a message of love that you are to deliver, or is going to be delivered to you within the next 30 days, or perhaps it's already been going on. Remember, I said if you listen to the intro, this is just 30 days roughly, so it could be 30 days before you listen to this, it could be 30 days after you listen to this, whatever the fuck it is. But there's someone wants to hug you like a squid. They want to wrap all their tentacles around you. Bro, this is getting fucking weird. What the fuck you be doing, bro? I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, so yeah, there's something here. There's a message of love, and it's something to do if you see a hawk or a bird of prey. If you see a bird of prey, you recognize a bird of prey because they have raptor beaks. Okay, they have raptor beaks, and the beak is curved. It looks like the scythe of Saturn. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, and I don't give a fuck. this ain't no vocabulary lesson, but if you see a bird of prey, that is your sign, that is the signal. Okay, I don't know what the fuck, I mean, you know what the fuck that means. I'm just, you know, I go some no Dios, you know what I'm saying? But yes, so then there's some of you might have trypophobia, not trypophobia. I mean, you know, I fucking love tripping, you know what I'm saying? I have trypophobia, well, to an extent, which is basically if you just, some of you, I don't know why I'm guided to say, I told you these messages gonna be Looney Tunes, you know what I'm saying? Captain Warner Brother. So either which way, so the fucking trypophobia, trypophobia, some of you might have that, but I'm warning you, if you look at the images and if you have that, you're gonna be creeped the fuck out. Okay, I had that as a mild form. I mean, it's still a little unsettling if I look at pics like that now, but I mean, I'm okay with that. But some of you might have that, or some of you, there's gonna be some situation, barnacles, something, yeah, weird, tripe, cow stomach, and I said in the beginning, there's some cow shit going on. What the fuck is going on with cow shit? Mushrooms grow off of cow shit. But what y'all motherfuckers be doing with Taurus in the first house? God damn, y'all a wily motherfucking bunch. Holy shit. Yeah, so there's love coming for you, but if any of the other messages that I was talking about are resonating, then I would suggest that perhaps you just sit and go with it, expect love. But those are some random things. Like, you know, like I said, this could be totally unplanned and unexpected because, you know, we're dealing with fucking Uranus and fucking destiny, but yeah, someone might, I feel like someone is resonating, they're seeing their former self as like a caveman or like a Neanderthal, and I'm not saying that in a way that's derogatory, right? Because the word Neanderthal can have like derogatory connotation associated, but there were actually a group of individuals, whatever, beings that were Neanderthals. I feel like you might see a past life where you were a Neanderthal during this 30-day time span, and it might unlock some code for you, or some of you might have had some curiosity. There's something with Neanderthals here as well. But yeah, you are entering a vortex, a tunnel of love. It's like a funnel. I meant to say funnel, but I said tunnel. But it's a funnel of love. And there's so also some of you. Oh Jesus! Some of you might have like a alien ancestor. Or alien, whatever you resonate with. I personally don't resonate with like ancestors, you know what I'm saying, because the ancestors that I affiliate with are just former versions of me and quote future versions of me, you know what I'm saying. But however you take that word, ancestral alien want to reach out to you. Taurus in the first house. Let me see if there's any other messages before we move on. The star is open. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Might be cryptic AF, but that's what you got. All right, moving on to group number 2. Let me write down my timestamps. This is, I'm telling you, this is like Wile E. Coyote up in this motherfucker. Like beat Roadrunner. I mean, but don't fucking vacate the premises. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ooh, so you, oh man, this is great. Taurus, house number 2. Y'all motherfuckers have a choice to make in terms of your physical realm stability, how you want to create the life you dream to experience in the 3D Earth motherfucking matrix, because you are right now seeing above and beyond the motherfucking matrix. You are communicating with other satellites that are, they are, the other satellites are communicating with you telepathically, and they're soon going to land in your premises. So I don't know what the fuck this means. Like I said, there's going to be messages for you to decipher. Ego son non Dios. Okay, so yeah, you're seeing above and beyond the Earth matrix. Some of you might have been just stepping out from your newly awakened state and actually start exploring the physical realm through your new eyes. But there are some other beings that want to communicate with you. This might be like a, if you resonate with the, you know, the cliche term soul tribe, soul family, whatever. Some of them might be looking for you. You might be looking for some of them. I feel like you are wanting to make a choice to step forward. Some of you might have newly awakened. Some of you want to make the choice to step forward into your new newly awakened eyes, the eyes that are open inside the lucid dream, and then now you've just had your awakening. And then what the fuck is going on? Oh fuck, what the fuck is going on is that you are really high velocity energy right now, and you're really wanting to just live out your life, the life of your dreams in the third dimensional domain, and you don't know how to do that. So there's a soul family or soul person or individuals coming to you, and they are landing soon. So clear the runway for them, make space for them. I don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, maybe some of y'all might have an idea. I know what the fuck it would mean for me, but y'all take that the way it resonates. So some of you are seeing the 3D realm through a brand new pair of eyes. Okay, it's still you, but it's like the upgraded version of you. You might just have had a profound kundalini awakening, spiritual awakening, whatever the fuck resonates with you. But there's you feel like you want to take the next step, right, from your higher self perspective, but you don't want to do it alone, and that's why these motherfuckers are gonna get sent to you. Red eyes watch you in the night, but they're happy, they're smiling for you. What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know. Someone might be getting high and they get their eyes red. I don't know how that happens, but they might have red eyes and they be watching you when they're high. It might be part of your soul family. There's definitely something with the color of red that's coming in. So some of you might need to, if it resonates with some of you, I told you we're going to get mixed messages here, but some of you, the last key that so you could take your step forward is to balance your root chakra, your sacral chakra. Just take the first step. So for example, let's say you want to start a business in the third dimensional realm, but it's like a spiritual business that's coming from your higher self. What can happen is that if you, let's say, buy a domain name, that is the first step. You're taking a physical step from your higher perspective of what you want to do, but you're planting the seed in the material realm. So that's the first step if you are thinking about that. Now this could be all walks of life. It could be a relationship, you could be buying a new house, it could be whatever the fuck you're doing, getting a pet, whatever the fuck, but take the first step in the physical. I mean, that's not an order. I'm saying you do what the fuck you want, but you know, that's the message I'm being conveyed. So the root chakra can be like, okay, cool. The root chakra wants to attach to this new reality that you're trying to create for yourself. That is what I have for you guys. Group number 2 with Taurus in the second house. We're going to move to Taurus in the third house. Okay, guys. So y'all with Taurus in the third house. Okay, so you guys, let me take a sip of water. So some of you might, you know, with this whole, some of you might be Cancer suns. I don't know why that's coming out, but there is like an unseen force that is guiding you right now, and you're to just hold on and enjoy the ride. You're not necessarily supposed to pilot the vessel in this moment, because all the planets, like I said in the beginning, are fucking aligning for you, homie. They're all aligning for you. Some of you there might be something with shoulder pads or putting armor on. Some of you might be very guarded with your emotions. Why are you guarded with your emotions? Because your ego doesn't necessarily trust emotions. So let your higher self do the bidding if you need to have an emotional conversation. Like I said, these messages could be totally random, but that might be for someone, not for all. Some of you are carrying a false face which is about to be left behind. So some of you might have been, and especially with this third house energy here, some of you might have been pretending to be someone who you weren't in a group of peers or in maybe a co-worker situation, and you're starting to get tired of playing the part of that individual, because you know that was just a persona you created for whatever the fuck a reason and be different for everyone. And your soul is saying right now for you to just let the last remnants of that former persona or that facade persona, let them fall away. Don't pay attention to them. Just enjoy the ride. That is not you anymore. Some of you might also resonate with this, whether it's like a coworker, peer situation or not. That was never you. That was a false persona you created so that you could protect yourself in that situation from whatever it was. Maybe to even protect yourself from gossip or some shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be in like a crazy situation that you need to protect yourself, but maybe just so that no one will gossip about you, you created like a little false persona. But now you're moving into the energy of you don't really give a fuck. and you don't give a fuck, and you don't give a fuck because these motherfuckers don't mean shit, because these aren't motherfuckers you ever actually cared about, but because you didn't trust them, you put on a false persona. But now either you're gonna grow to trust them and you're gonna like share your real self with them, or you're just not gonna give a fuck and you're gonna share your real self because you don't give a fuck what they think. So let your soul guide you. There might be a pregnancy coming for some, or some of you might have been thinking about a pregnancy, and I see that it's not to look at necessarily time or numbers or anything like that, any unit of measure that is utilized in the third dimensional earth matrix. Just go with the flow. That's for some. That definitely ain't gonna be for all, but for those of you that resonate, okay? And we have like a whole army beside you. So some of you who have felt like you were by yourself, you have a whole army of interdimensional motherfuckers. For some, it might be crossed over loved ones or loved ones you've yet to meet, but you have like a whole bunch of motherfuckers that are also guiding you in the direction of your dreams. So right now, the most important thing for you to keep in mind is to just relax and go with the flow. Take inspired action if you feel inclined to do so. Inspired action does not mean that you plan to take inspired action, like, oh, I'm gonna plan to be spontaneous. No, motherfucker. Inspired action is just like you just wake up, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the beach, and you had no clue that you were even gonna go to the beach that day. It was like you had work, but you called out the last minute. You're like, I'm gonna go to the beach. That's what it is. It's like last minute things, and then you see where the path leads you. And those spontaneous occurrences, they typically lead to marvelous destinations. So that's what I got for you guys. We're moving on to group number 4 with Taurus in the 4th house. Oh my god, I need another sip of water. Okay. Whew. I channel fast, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Some of you are looking into marble tiling, or like real marble flooring or cabinet countertop. What the hell? Yeah, that's it. This confirms it. Okay. Some of you might just have received an inheritance, a large sum of money, or some of you might too, or some of you might have just money dropped in your favor. There is also like a bird guardian, perhaps an eagle spirit, some that are helping you see in the 3D. I feel like those type of individuals might be, and I mean like eagles, those type of individuals might be messengers for you. So if you see one, take heed of what they're trying to tell you. To keep in mind what thoughts you're thinking, who you're with, what's going on in your mind, and what's going on in your circumstance if an eagle appears to you, because they're showing you things via the avenue of the all-seeing eye. Because some of you might not see via the eye of the all at all times, okay? And that's perfectly fine, but that's why this messenger bird is being sent to you. It could also be a peregrine falcon. Yes, I see. Some of you are going to switch homes. Some of you might move abroad. Some of you might even move to another country. Some of you might choose to take an extended stay vacation somewhere that is far away from you. This is so interesting. These are random messages. Might not resonate for all, but you are going to be traveling. You might go down a path where you thought that you didn't want to go before for the because perhaps you had a locked away childhood memory. And that childhood memory, whatever it is, could be positive, could be negative, it is coming up for review so that you can help change your outer circumstances in your home life. Or it could be coming up for review because this is going to be the key that sets you free to change your outer experiences in your home life. Or you could have just gone through this, okay? Remember, this is 30 days. Just pick a time frame which resonates with you, but we're just going 30 days. So there's some sort of memory. Some of you might choose to do past life regression, and an old memory is going to come that's going to unlock the key to your abundance in your physical life now. If you're into the past life regression, this is your sign and your signal that you ought to just go ahead and fucking do it. Because you're connected to a guardian, and they might identify as some sort of bird. some sort of flying winged thing. I could be a fucking pterodactyl. I mean, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers are individuals. We is talking about motherfucking Uranus, but some of y'all, there's a winged thing that guides you. You see the spirals of the Fibonacci. You might be into sacred geometry, and if so, it's your time to look at numerology. You know, right now we're looking at an astrological transit, but look at the specific degrees. Look at your house placements. There's something hidden. There's a code hidden for you. It has to do with numbers. It's like I'm seeing someone with like there's like a combination lock and everything. Everything that they want is inside that safe, but they can't figure out the combination. The combination is hidden in some sort of numbers here, and I feel like a winged messenger might provide partial of the answer. But there's definitely something here about revisiting even a place, even your old hometown. If you have been away from your old hometown where you grew up, and now you're just you visit it again and you see it through new eyes, it's going to unlock some sort of portal that you're going to be able to change your life from the inside out. Yeah, there's some supreme emotional healing. Don't be afraid to go into the haunted mansion by yourself, my love. There are beautiful things there for you to see. Who the fuck was that? Goddamn. That was some shit. Whoa, y'all motherfuckers, what you do? You a spiritual ass motherfucking pie. I need a sip of water now. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's imperative for you to maybe look at the past right now and view the past from future eyes, not from the way that you've always seen it. That's very important. That's what I have for you. I'm going to move on to number 5. Okay, so, these are getting fucking deep, y'all. I don't know what the fuck. If I start channeling in another voice, y'all know who the fuck. That wasn't me. I don't know who the fuck it was. Shaggy up in this motherfucker. He's like, that wasn't me. I don't know who the fuck that was, motherfucker. Maybe it was an aspect of you. Okay. Whew. Number 5. All right. Yes. Okay. Taurus in house number 5. Some of you feel like you've been fighting an intergalactic battle. Some of you feel drawn to the Pleiadians and the fucking wars and shit and the interdimensional outskirts of town, but it has nothing to do with you. And you think you're battling someone else, but you're just battling yourself. So this is saying don't pay attention to that bullshit. There also might be something with robots and artificial intelligence trying to get your attention. There's a past version of you that's trying to reach out to you right now because they want to help emancipate the present version of you now so that you can time travel into the future so you can get everything you fucking want. There's a tall person that's going to come in. They're going to seem intimidating at first, but then they're going to give you the nudge you need to move ahead and forward with your desires. I'm channeling, y'all know what the fuck. There's something to do with spiders. Some of y'all have some shit with spiders. When the smoke has cleared, there's nothing to fear. How fucking poetic and profound is that? But yeah, that's for someone. Someone laughed at that. I'm happy. But yeah, like you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about with that phrase. There's a seahorse. Some of you, this is super specific, but someone might identify as a masculine energy really wanting to bear a child. This very specific, and you are able to do that if that's what you want to do. That is very specific, not for everyone. Someone is playing the harp for you, and it's time to have fun. There's some connection with Atlantis here. Some of you might have had past lives in Atlantis or identify very strongly with that. I feel like this might be for the majority of the group. but you're seeing something. You're seeing, okay, this is very specific again, okay, for the one who or there might be a few of you that resonate with Atlantis, but not everyone is going to resonate with this. I'm telling you, this is very specific. You're looking at Atlantis through your past life because you lived through what happened there. You know, you have the key of what happened to Atlantis. You understand the Great War, and you understand it from the perspective of the high. That was very specific. Wow. Some of you might have a reptilian energy about you or around you. Some of you might identify as reptilian, or you might have just seen a reptilian shapeshift in front of your eyes. You might have seen that. There's something for you inside the Christmas stocking. Now, Christmas is just a holiday that's celebrated in the United States. I don't know where else it's celebrated, to be quite honest, but whatever. So look in the calendar, December 25th, sometime around then, you're going to receive something, or something is going to be already in the works that you've wanted for a long time, and it's like a magical surprise. There's a gift for you in the Christmas stocking, or it could be literal for those of you that put up Christmas stockings and whatever. It depends on where you're at, but that's a very specific message as well. Don't let the bug bite, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. Like I said, this is just some of you might have had a past Celtic origin that, if you look into now, might benefit you, so that you have something to celebrate in the future. I'm seeing Stonehenge. I'm seeing Druid priests. Some of you might have a lot of Celtic roots and origins. Yeah, someone is going to be reunited with their, quote, family, however they viewed family, from their Celtic, like ancient Celtic, okay? I'm not sure the years, this ain't a history lesson. Or sometime when Druid priests, like somewhere in the Middle Ages, something, medieval Stonehenge. Some of you are going to be reunited with that person so you can start a family. Okay, that's for you guys, group number 5. Let's move on to group number 6, Taurus in the 6th house. These got so crazy. They really fucking did. They're super specific, though. Oh, my word. Okay, so y'all motherfuckers are resonating with Lilith, High Priestess. We don't do any type of gender thing here, so you could be any gender affiliation and associate with the goddess Lilith. There's a lightning bug that is going to light the way for you. You are metamorphosizing, and you're coming away from bitterness and scorn and callous things, because you have learned your lesson in that area, whatever that means to you, because you're embracing now dark feminine energy. Like I said, Lilith and Lucifer is here too. So you have traversed already the waters of darkness and pain, and now it is time, child, for you to put your fucking crown on. Accept your halo. What the fuck? What y'all motherfuckers doing? You see, when I start talking like that, you know that ain't me. I know who, well, I know who it was, but whatever. I'm gonna just let y'all, I'm gonna let it be ambiguous. Y'all can figure it out for yourselves, because you might hear another voice talking than I do. Okay, so y'all are really went through a big emotional transformation, and this emotional transformation is helping also with your physical health and well-being. This is going to give you like an added burst of energy with you guys in your physical vessel to do everything you want, to actually live the life of your dreams, because this big emotional burden that has been lifted off your shoulders has somehow helped your physical vessel like perform better. Like, I don't know, like it's sort of like changing the oil on your car. You've dropped this emotional baggage, and now you're lighter and you're freer to live your dreams, and you are going to have a lot of excitement and futuristic visions that are coming. Some of you might have clairsentience as like a gift, a spiritual gift. Some of you might choose to look into clairsentience, okay? Not everyone is going to identify with an empath energy, but empath is like a supercharged version of clairsentience. I have a video like that somewhere in this fucking channel. I don't know. Down the fucking rabbit hole. And yeah, parallelogram. What the fuck? Well, some of y'all, I don't know, some of y'all might be architects or engineers or like some sort of mathematician, but it's like math that's sort of like sciencey math. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's like the parallelogram. There's something, some of y'all like to measure shit. What the hell? Do you receive your angel wings now, child? Wow, that's deep. Some of you might really like starfish and being at the beach. Some of you also, metaphorically, I feel like you have been on shallow ground sometimes in your emotions, and it's time to get deeper. It's time to step or swim out into where the area of the beach where you cannot stand. Because you're ready for that. You're ready to swim. And I'm talking about in the realms of emotions. You're going to free your physical vessel. Some of y'all might be having some good sex. I ain't going to lie. I ain't gonna lie about that, because you've dropped that emotional baggage, so now you're free to just have your physical vessel be as omnipotent as it can be in every moment. But you have to first swim out to the depths, because now you know how to swim, you know how to traverse these crazy emotions, because you've surpassed that. You've surpassed emotional pain and turmoil. And because of that, you've released your physical vessel. So now some of y'all are coming into like, whew, like y'all are gonna come into your sexual peak. Some of y'all, that is very specific as well. Some of you might like Lord of the Rings and like fantasy dragons. I'm seeing like never-ending story. Some of you candle magic, or if you're into that type of stuff, might be beneficial for you now, working with candles on something. And we have a lot of this dark feminine energy, so if you perform rituals or something like that, you know, under the cloakage of darkness, you know, nighttime and shit, if you do so with moon phases and things like that, now is a good time to do that if you're into that. Again, very specific. If you're not into that, there's something about the nighttime that if you go into a meditation, or if you go into a trance-like state, or if you do there's something with night and darkness that's going to have a big revelation for you. But you definitely have surpassed some sort of emotional trauma, and maybe not that you were traumatized, but it's just something that you were carrying with you, and it seemed traumatic because you made it, you know, the ego mind made it bigger than it was, but you've left that behind. It's done. It's over. You're seeing with new eyes. Some of you might identify as reptilian shapeshifters. And now you're seeing something when this is going to be very specific, and I'm not going to elaborate, but you'll know. New blood. That's what I got for you. So let's move on to group number 7 here with Taurus house number 7. Alright, Taurus house number 7. This video gonna be unedited, so oh my god. So someone here is coming for you. You might, oh yeah, I see that. With the house of partnerships, you have kissed a lot of frogs, and now you're ready to find your prince or princess, or however, you know, pick a cliche term that resonates with what you're looking for. And they are your intergalactic lover, and you're gonna hold them in the palm of your hand as they you. You've been looking for this individual for a while, and you feel like they might not have, you're like, does this motherfucker even exist, right? Because you have this idea in your mind about this individual. They do exist. Okay, there's something here with the color green, so it might be your heart chakra opening. You or they might have green eyes. There's something with like reptiles as well, and plants, and like eucalyptus. Why I see eucalyptus and aloe fucking plants. Some of y'all might be avid gardeners. The fuck? Some of you might enjoy spending time in nature, but there's something coming for you. If you've been wanting to be involved in a pregnancy, I see that now is the time. Remember, we're talking about 30 days in or out. Oh Jesus. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, so the moon, I'm also seeing there might be something by a full moon. I'm seeing a blood moon might be significant for some of you. Some of you might have been born on the full moon, or some of you bowling balls. What, some of y'all like bowling? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, but there's this, you're like a lot of romance coming in here. So some of you guys, you know, with the romance and shit, again, it's like you've been looking for this partner. So there's something with goldfish, I don't know what the fuck, or fish. There's something with fish in the sea. There's fish in the sea. What, oh my god, I don't even know how you say it, but there's plenty of fish in the sea, blah blah blah. I feel like you're like, but you're looking for your fish. You're like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And now this individual is making their way to you, or they already have, but there's something. You're going to recognize them because you're going to see the depths of their soul in their eyes. It's like you're going to have this crazy eye contact with this individual, and you're going to be able to see inside their soul. Their pupils are going to be super dilated around you, or their pupils might start changing shape around you. And that is one way you might recognize them. I'm not saying, listen, this ain't going to be a message for everyone. But for those of y'all that's what's going on, I see a lot of love. I see some breeding. I ain't gonna lie. I see that some of you might even be like, you know, dog breeders or like cat breeders. Persian cat just came to mind. I don't know what the fuck. That might be for someone. But yeah, that's what's coming for you guys, literally and figuratively. Yo, y'all motherfuckers, I mean, get ready for some hot and heavy sexy time. I feel like y'all gonna be literally breeding. I don't know, there's something going on here, okay, with that. Oh yes, there is. Is there anything else? Tripod. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe that resonates for some of y'all, but this one I feel like is very straightforward. This is hole-in-one, something about golf and mini golf, getting it in right. Oh my god, where the fuck did this go? It went from deep, like soulful shit. Now here we are, kinky pants. Like, I don't know what the, some of y'all might be into. Some of y'all might be into bondage, ball and chain. You know that it's like a gag and it has like a ball in it, and you put the ball in the mouth. Some of y'all might be into that. Or if you've been thinking about doing it, this is your fucking sign, homie. Time to buy that fucking ball gag, because whoever that you're gonna be sharing that with is gonna enjoy it. But you hold this individual in the palm of your hand. This individual, you might, is very super specific. For those of you that have been having kinky sex with someone involving BDSM and you think that they're just like a fuck toy, I think this is actually your person and you have no idea. Okay guys, that's what I have for you guys. Now let's move on to Taurus in the 8th house, group number 8. Okay, I don't know where this reading is going, but I need me a sip of water. Alright, group number 8 with Taurus in the 8th house. Okay, so y'all are having this success in the realm of home and hearth and family, and some of y'all have this like successful stable life in the material realm. It might, maybe you don't think it is, but it actually is. And you might be, there might be other people around you that are viewing you as like the living the quote American dream, or whatever country you're in, you know what I'm saying, the Norwegian dream. I don't know, wherever the fuck you're at, but whatever the dream is, whatever the saying is in your country, wherever the fuck you're at, the other motherfuckers view you as living that. Or if they don't now, they will soon. Remember, this reading is for like 30 days time. So this is time for you to open your arms and accept all the goodness that is coming to you right now. There's like vitality, and there's love, and there's happiness and joy and abundance. There's a lot to celebrate. Some of you might be getting married or attending a wedding, which is going to be a really, really good time. Some of you are really just sitting back, enjoying the moment. I'm seeing someone like who resonates with like UFOs and shit. They're just sitting in their backyard and they're listening to fucking headphones, and they're like watching the stars at night, and they see UFOs. They're very specific. Like I said, these are fucking weird. But it's time for you to accept all the abundance that is being bestowed upon you now, child, because that is is what you're here for, to accept abundance and to live out your dreams in the third dimensional reality. Guess you create your fucking experience because it's a virtual reality. And it's interactive. So some of you might be seeing the Matrix as well very clearly, and some of you might, like, this is a very uplifting group, especially like I feel like in your emotional life and in your sex life. I feel like, you know, there's like something that's coming towards you that is going to be very, very fulfilling, or maybe something very, very fulfilling has just happened. And like, we're talking about Uranus in the North Node, so it's like it could be unexpected something, but it's very, very happy feeling. Okay, I'm getting tripod again. I don't know, I said that for another group, I forget who in this moment, but so you don't let the invisible man haunt you. Wow, that was very specific, but that's for someone. You could take what resonates with you. Don't let the invisible man haunt you, because there are no new memories to be made from that scenario. It's got deep again. Some of you, there's something with playing a trumpet or a trombone. I don't know, I'm seeing some shit. Some of y'all might be into like classical music orchestra. For those of you that did resonate with the trumpet, there is some sort of day of reckoning coming. There's some sort of awakening coming, like the Judgment tarot card. I'm seeing very clearly. So some of you might have wanted a revelation and it's going to be revealed to you, much like the Judgment card, and you have the option. Do you want to resurrect the past and maybe perhaps move on new, or do you want to just leave it in the coffin for good? That is very, very specific, but that is just someone, especially because we're talking about the 8th house, like Scorpio energy and shit here. But it's not going to be something negative. It's be something that you'd be like, something will come in to vindicate you, and it will be played out on a large scale stage. Okay. Do we have anything else? If you've been thinking of doing hair removal, this is so specific. If you've been thinking about doing like permanent hair removal, like laser hair removal, whoever you are, yes, that was super specific. Okay, it might not be for everyone, definitely ain't for everyone, but there you go. The answer is yes. You've been looking at it. For some of you, if there's a specific situation, this is saying you've been looking at it through the small eyes, and it's time for you to look at it from the bigger scope, the grander perspective, through the eye of the all, and you'll see that there was nothing for you to be suspicious about at all, because you were looking at it through the eyes of ego. This is for a very specific situation. If it's your situation, you'll know what it is right now. There's something with high five. I just literally got, oh my god, there's a movie in the 80s or some shit called Short Circuit, and I was seeing this, I don't remember at one point, but this is definitely going to resonate, and I'm called to say it now. The movie Short Circuit, there's a phrase that goes like, Johnny 5, I'm alive. Bro, there's something with artificial intelligence here trying to talk to you, or you're creating some sort of artificial intelligent being. I'm seeing like a Dr. Frankenstein. I'm seeing you creating something like an artificial intelligence, or you having a communication with an artificial intelligence. And I'm not gonna lie, some of you, this is for very few, there might be something to do with sex toys, like robotic sex toys or sex robots. So some of you might have been wanting to investigate that area, so that's your sign. Yes. Yeah, I think we're gonna move on to group number 9 now, with Taurus in the 9th house, because that got, where the fuck did I go? I don't know. Where were y'all at? Because those messages for y'all. Okay, so we have, all right, my timestamps here. All right, that's another sip of water. Okay, my water bottle empty, so I'm gonna try to just pull through this reading so we don't have to, you know, stop. Okay, plus I'm in the jam. This is the jam. Okay. There's something to do with the number 4 and someone's crotch out. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Taurus in house number 9, there's something with the crotch out. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I don't know. I don't even want to go further into that. some of you feel like you've been hanging on by a thread to this thing, and you feel like you have no control over the situation, but you really do have more control over the situation than you think you do. You're hanging on to this situation because it's fun, but you essentially don't really know if it's for you. You kind of like the merry-go-round. You kind of like the roller coaster. But why are you holding on to it? Because it makes you feel alive. The question is, why do you only feel alive in this type of situation? That's a very specific message for someone. Some of y'all might be into video games. Some of y'all might be into like really virtual reality shit. Some of you might feel like you've been lost in somewhat of a dream world, and when you go out and you interact with the public, you don't feel like yourself. You feel like a robot, because you feel like your consciousness has uplifted to such a level that you can't even be amongst ordinary 3D folks, and you feel like you to put this armor of a suit on. And that's not who you are. Something to do with a lightsaber. What does the number 4 mean to you? There's something significant with that. Jupiter. Even though we're talking about Uranus here in the North Node, there's something. Maybe your Jupiter house is in this house. House number 9. Maybe, well, Jupiter does govern the 9th house naturally, but there's something here with Jupiter. Maybe Sagittarius energy. You kind of like everything going on at once. You kind of like a little bit of chaos. That does make sense for Uranus in the 9th house. But ask yourself what you like about the instability of it. You enjoy the thrill of it, I think. I don't know if you really... some of you might be really afraid of stability in a certain area. Pick an area. And you enjoy the chaos because you don't know, you like the unexpected, you really enjoy it. So I feel like you've wanted maybe something stable. This could be any area, a relationship, a career, whatever the fuck. But a part of you really likes the chaos because you have the thrill of it. Oh, Jesus. But you can remain stable in the instability when you put a positive spin on everything. Because remember, we're talking about 9th house. We're talking about, I just said Jupiter, he wants to come through. He said, hey, what's up? So I'm seeing like Wheel of Fortune with the tarot, which is like, if you, no matter what's going on in your realm, since you thrive on instability, and I'm not even sensing it in like a negative way, it's just sort of like that's your jam, like that's what you do, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You thrive off of instability, but how you can make it a more focused instability, because you enjoy it, you enjoy the thrill of it, is to put a positive spin on everything. XYZ always turns out way better than I expected. ABC always turns out way better than I expected. I'm always pleasantly surprised. That's what I'm saying might be good mantras for you if you're, you know, if you're someone that's into mantras here. But there's something like you're like kind of grasping for something, but as soon as you grasp it, it's like you want to catch the next thing. You want to catch the next thing as soon as you grasp it. There's a lot going on. You might have a very active social life soon, or you've already been in an active social life, or your social life is about to pick up. Like, I don't know if you could hear that, but my phone's been going off like since your pile, like pretty much just constantly. So I feel like that's why I leave these, you know, whatever, these unedited, because this is like pure channeling in the moment. But this is what's going on. So you have a lot of motherfuckers hitting you up, calling you, want to hang out with you. I really feel like you might have Jupiter in this house as well, or you have a strong Jupiter, or you strong Sagittarius, some shit in your chart. You definitely do. Like, everyone wants to hit you up. Everyone is going to want a piece of your ass, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just sexually. I mean, like, everyone wants a, like, you're going to be like sort of like a celebrity. I'm hearing like local celebrity, maybe mainstream celebrity at some point, like 30 days, remember. However, like, your fame is building and everyone's going to want a fucking piece of you, and you're cool with it. Like, You're ready for it now. You're ready for this celebrity. You're like, come and get me, I'm waiting. You're like the surfer who's ready to ride the wave. You don't give a fuck. You're just gonna get on your board. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna go with it. Wherever the fucking wave takes you, that's where you're gonna go. That's the energy I'm feeling for you guys. Super, super abundant. Okay, so whew, good shit. Let's move on to Taurus in house 10. Okay, since I ran out of fucking water, try to power through here. All right. Oh my god. Okay, guys, so here we go. So you guys with Taurus house number 10, you are gonna have something really satisfying come true for you, or wish fulfilled on the 3D earth matrix. Some of you might be, I don't know, I'm seeing Osho, and I'm seeing I don't know how you say his name, but something is Sadhguru. I don't know. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing just someone who kind of, it's like they genuine, or like even a Moses, okay, someone who they're depicted always as like a long white beard and long hair. Why am I seeing that? I don't know why, but like, you know, that stereotypical like guru, spiritual guru, and they have long white hair and a long white beard, and they're just like, they're chilling, and they just look like a happy, like hippie type of energy, where they're just like, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, some of you might be into mala beads, and some of you might like really identify as like a flower child or a star seed, or something that sort of gives like a hippie vibe. I'm seeing some of you might have had a past life, or some of you might have actually been to Woodstock. I believe it was 1969 in upstate New York. I believe so. I don't know, but I believe that's when it was. And there are dreams coming in true for you now. Some of you might resonate as being a Buddhist, or have a lot of Buddhist principles that you affiliate with, and like, you know, the lucky Buddha, the one with the big belly. I'm sensing some of you might have his statue somewhere, or if you see his statue anywhere, I don't know, this is gonna sound super weird, but rub his stomach around clockwise 3 times and leave him a gift for good blessings. That was super specific, but this is a group I'm feeling you guys are really kind of like, you're known as sort of being like the Shaggy of the Scooby-Doo, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of just like chill, and you just like Scooby snacks and good vibes, and like, I'm really seeing that energy for you. And this is something that you're going to be recognized as on a global scale, because it's part of your life purpose to be this abundant in the public eye, and have all the motherfuckers view you as like a chill hippie type of person. That was super specific. Pippi Longstocking, I don't know, that might resonate with someone, or they might want to look into that. But yeah, you're holding the world in the palm of your hands right now, and everything is looking good. Just keep doing what you're doing. You already see through the eye of the all, so you already see beyond what's going on in the illusion of the matrix. Some of you might have already been spiritually awakened for quite some time, and you know this is part of your life purpose, which is why you're living as like, you know, that hippie chic now, you know what I'm saying? And you're just having a good time. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're like a spiritual guru in some way, even if it's only in your close circle. Like, motherfuckers want to come to you for advice and good vibes because they just think you the shit. And the movie They Live might resonate with some of you, because I feel like that's how you've been viewing the 3D Earth Matrix, with your fucking shades on for like a while. And you recognize what the fuck the Earth Matrix is, and you've accepted it. And you're just chilling. You're like, but this is what it is, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing in the 3D Earth Matrix phases your motherfucking ass. You're just chilling. Because you've reached this like level of like I said, like an Osho, like a Sadhguru, however you say that name, Sadhguru, and like a Buddha as well type of energy, even a Moses. Like I said, I mentioned Moses, so you might resonate with one of those individuals, but just like a very awakened, enlightened, like wise person you come across as. Maybe you don't feel like you are, but that's how other motherfuckers are seeing you on like a maybe a career level, definitely in a public level. That's how you look to other motherfuckers. like you get your Moses on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even if you have a costume with a long white beard and you just put it on, and I don't know, okay? I don't know why that came to me, but some of y'all literally might, like, that's how you live in, and other motherfuckers view you as that. So whatever you're doing, like I said, this group is like, just, it's sort of like, good job, you've cracked the shell of the matrix, and it's like a new you was birthed, and the new you is fucking amazing. So whatever you're doing, homie, you keep doing that. That's what I got for you guys. Let's move on to Taurus in house number 11. Whew. All right, no more water, so let's see what's going on. Okay, those of you with Taurus in house number 11, some of you might like owls and lions. Some of you are coming into your true love, or you're already in your dream relationship and it's time to take that dream relationship to the next level. There's some sort of cosmic mating. I'm seeing like peacock. Someone is going to walk around strutting, trying to impress you if they haven't already. And this is the time right now. It's very fertile time, because you and this individual's kundalini has been activated, and both of you are ready to take this relationship to the next level. Or you might have already taken it to the next level, and now it's time to like upgrade it again, take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? And you're really, some of you might identify with like serpent energy. Like I said, kundalini, like I'm getting a really heavy vibe of that. Or like king cobra. Some of you might have had past lives in ancient Egypt. Yeah, so, or some of you might have had past lives in ancient Babylon, or ancient Sumeria. Yeah, there's definitely you definitely had a past life with this person in one of those places, or either you or this person had a past life in one of those places. Some of you might be Syrian starseeds, or the individual that's coming your way or that you recently met is a Syrian starseed, identifies as that. Some of you have a strong Saturn Capricorn influence along with the moon. There's something in your chart with Saturn and the moon, or moon and Capricorn. There's something there like that. Your destiny is coming for you, and your destiny is to meet this person. Wow, that got fucking deep. But they light your fire, or you light their fire? I think it's a song. Is it by The Doors? I don't, wait, is it? Light my fire, some shit, I don't know. You could look that up, okay? But I think so. Yeah, I'm seeing, I'm seeing like from that movie Aladdin. I'm seeing Aladdin and Jasmine on the magic carpet flying around at night. That's what I'm fucking seeing. So I feel like if you haven't already met this motherfucker who I'm talking about, you are going to meet them soon, because you've already been having liaisons with them in the astral realm, and you're flying around the magic carpets looking okay, oh my god, I just saw this shit. So you and this motherfucker are Aladdin and Jasmine, and don't pay attention to the gender, just replace whoever with whoever. I'm just using it as like a metaphorical example, but you and this motherfucker are on like a magic carpet ride, okay? And you're flying, you and them, in the astral realm, and you're looking at your two physical vessels in the 3D Earth matrix, like, and both of y'all from the ethers are like guiding the physical vessels toward each other, like, yo, come on already, because you're having such a good time astrally. So I think if you're ready to meet this person, now is definitely the time. Or it's going to be, remember, this is 30 days in or out, whatever, so you take what resonates with you, but now it is. Some of you might be concerned, I don't know, this would be for probably one individual maybe, but some of you are going to be concerned about living in sin with this person, quote unquote, because you're not on paper married, but you're living together, you share life together, you know what I mean? Like you're living as that, but you're not. And I feel like that might have been an issue with someone's family member, but don't fucking worry about it. They'll grow to accept it because they love you and your partner is growing on them. That is super specific, but okay. And I feel like you guys also, this is your one true love, whoever this individual is, that you're, you know, like I said, the Aladdin and Jasmine analogy. Wow, that shit got deep. So, like, I feel like you and this individual, like, when you meet, or, like, if you already met, it's gonna be something like stars in your eyes, like, meaning, like, mutual. Like, everything I'm saying, it's mutual. Like, you guys, because you're having such a good time astrally, you want the physical vessels to meet up now so you can enjoy, you know, the fucking earthly pleasures. And so how you're gonna recognize them, you're gonna see stars in their eyes. Like, they're gonna look at you like you're a celebrity, and as you they. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna look at them in that same fashion, because you're like, wow, oh my god, you exist. It's sort of like, that's the energy that I'm getting with this. This is really fucking super specific, and you might meet them or have already met them in a serendipitous way. The way that they come into your life will definitely be so, like, unexpected, but not uncomfortable. I don't even know. Some of you might, oh my god, okay, this is only going to resonate with a few, but some of you might listen to, like, 80s music, Cyndi Lauper, Billy Idol, or there's going to be some circumstance that happens with you and this individual that you're to meet, or you're destined to meet, if you want to use that, you know, because we're dealing with the North Node cliche term of destiny and unexpected, right? But you're going to meet in an unexpected way, and there might be 80s music playing. It might be Cyndi Lauper or Billy Idol, or you guys might have a shared joke with 80s music, Cyndi Lauper, Billy Idol. That was super specific, guys, but this is good vibes. I'm feeling it. So, get ready for love. Okay, let's move on to number 12. Those of you with Taurus in house number 12. Okay. Let's see, what timestamp? Okay. So you guys, Taurus house number 12, some of you might have feel like you've been living a lie, because you know you're not of this world, and you know you're not of this dimension. Some of you might have past lives in Victorian England. I'm not sure the exact years, but I believe it's like the late 1800s. Okay, Jack the Ripper for some of you. I don't know why some of you might resonate with that name. Like I said, these specific, you know, it's very, you know what I'm saying, like they're random and specific, not gonna be for everyone. Some of you definitely had a past life in England, definitely. Or you might be from England, but yes, definitely. Okay, and you feel like you're not of this world. Some of you might have actually looked into crop circles a lot, because a lot of crop circles, I believe, occur in, like, the UK, in that area. So I feel, I don't know, there's something with that. Like, what is it with you and these things? But I mean, you would know. I ain't gonna know. I'm, you know, I go some non-theist, you know what I'm saying? But you have felt like you're not of this world, and you've been looking for, like, other third dimensional examples, such as crop circles, to kind of prove to you that you're not alone, and you have others of like kind who are around you, hence the alien connection, because you never felt like you belonged. And you felt like you could never be fully yourself with other individuals around you. You had to put a wall up, and you had to fake who you were. You had to put on a costume in order to go out and play with the earth creatures. I'm seeing the Wicker Man. I'm seeing, guys, some of you, this ain't gonna be for everyone, but for those that resonate, there's this movie called The Witch. Some of you, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just, if it resonates, that's it. And I don't remember the year, honestly, but it's not like an old movie. It came out, I think, in like 2016, somewhere around there. It's just called The Witch. That's all I'm gonna say. Do what you gotta do, or don't, you know. But that's what I gotta say for some of y'all, okay? Some of you in a past life, and this is super specific, someone here in a past life was somewhere in like England, somewhere there, okay? I don't know when the territories, when it started being called England. I don't know the subdivisions and like you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, where does Wales begin and England begin, but that general area, okay, like that area, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, that area, okay? Someone had a past life there. And I'm talking not 100 years ago, because it might be different than the individual that had a past life in Victorian London, because that's really what I'm seeing Jack the Ripper times. But someone had a past life somewhere in that region, that UK region that I mentioned, and they were sacrificed. Their physical vessel was sacrificed, and it was a weird experience. This is, like I said, this is super specific. If this ain't your message, it ain't your message, but this is for someone. You had a past life where you allowed your physical vessel to be sacrificed for the greater good of the community, whatever that means to you. You were sacrificed. And it was confusing because your lifetime now remembers that, but you allowed yourself to be sacrificed in that moment. And in the moment, it seems like the logical and right thing to do. Now, I'm not saying that it was ethical. I'm not saying that it was right or wrong. In that moment, your soul, like, believed there was a logical thing to do, and you were okay with it. So this past life where you were where your physical vessel was sacrificed, it shall no longer burden you. We give you the blessing now. It shall no longer burden you. And that is super specific, okay? That's super specific. I mean, if you want to, explore deeper into that on your own, but that was super specific for someone. Just know that it's not going to burden you anymore, because in that moment, your soul really had conveyed to your personality that was what to do, like. But now you can't really compute that, because you have some sort of belief about, like, human sacrifice, quote, in this lifetime now. But because that did happen in a previous lifetime, just know that you were okay with it then, because I feel like there might be a perception, just the way you view human sacrifice now, as that have been a negative experience, but it was stored in your psyche and you might not have seen it or known it was there. But with everything it's letting you know now, you were okay with it in the moment. Whether it was right or wrong, or whether you believed in it or not, you were okay with it, because logically you're like, this is like that was your only option in that moment that you felt like, okay, and that's why you were okay with it. Wow, that was super. I don't know who the fuck that was for, but yeah, that, I mean, if you, goddamn, and that does make sense. You were hiding that in your 12th house here. It was an aspect of you, but now it's no longer, like, you're no longer burdened by that, okay? And you might also have, like, a shocking revelation in that area, maybe even just hearing this, right? That might be your shocking revelation. Like, that's why you had some sort of, because I feel like there's something that you were looking into, like, sacrifice, human sacrifice. You had a, like, curiosity with it. You didn't understand why. It's because you offered your physical vessel in a former life to be physically sacrificed. I'm really sensing, that area in, like, that UK area. It could have been, though, like, it could have been also, like, Central America. It could have been that this happened. Or South America that this happened. Maybe might be different for everyone, but the one where you did have a past life trauma, that was because it happened in the UK region. So someone might have also a past life that they discover that's going to emancipate them, but they had a past life where they were in Central America, right? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Or it could have been anywhere, Antarctica. Yeah, okay. We know what's going on with Antarctica, but I'm saying maybe you had a past life there too, and you know what's going on. Or some of you might have looked into that, or some of you are like, why are you talking about Antarctica cryptically? Some of y'all might want to just Google secrets of Antarctica. That was a very specific message for someone else. I'm not sure who, but it don't fucking matter. It's out here now. So yeah, those that got really deep and specific, but I really feel like if a past life has been bothering you, especially under that circumstance, and if you do have, like, a thing with human sacrifice, that was the reason why, and it's healed now. And let's see if there are any other messages for those of you. If you've always felt like an alien, I'm seeing that it's really time to like come out of the closet, so to speak, like stop hiding, because there are friends all around you who are going to accept you as you are. You might feel like you're isolated from individuals now, but it's not. It's because you're, and I feel like a lot of you might resonate with the term starseed. Your starseed group is waiting for you. So I don't know what that means. I mean, some of y'all might, you know what I'm saying, but I'm also seeing like candles. So if some of you are trying to manifest something, I'm sensing, you know, you could do like literal candles, but I feel like it's more of like a figurative candle, metaphorically, because you're wanting to find others of like mind, whatever. So you're not isolating yourself anymore. You go in the ethers and turn your light on, like just put light your candle, you know what I'm saying, like energetically, like, hey guys, I'm here. Like, do that in the ethers. Visualize whatever works for you, and then you'll just see what starts being attracted to you. But I feel like you need to just even do that energetically, especially if you felt like you were alone, and you know, like again, very specific message. But go into the ethers, go into the astral realm, and put sort of like, you know, put a candle in the window, let motherfucking know that someone's home, metaphorically, you know what I'm saying, and then others of like intent will find you. So that is what I have for you guys. This got really deep and weird and crazy, but that's how I like it. So thank you for joining us on this wonderful stroll. Gracias, Lilith and Lucifer. That is what I have for you today. I'm Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. We will chit chat again soon.